GolfCartingTV is your inside source for the coolest upgrades, mods, and accessories to take your trusty golf cart from drab to fab.
Hey there and welcome back to GolfCartingTV. My name is Matt with Converted Carts. I am thrilled to have you back here today. So today we have a special product review video, if you want to call it that. This is for my own personal cart. I've got a 2018 EZGO TXT 48 volt. It was all based on lead acid batteries originally when I first got it. They were actually new last year when I bought it, but I wanted to, we tout and test lithium, and so I wanted to jump in the lithium pool. So what I have is a 105 amp hour 48 volt allied lithium battery that I've installed to replace those 48 volt lead acid batteries that I had in there originally. I'm going to walk you through the process, show you the install, show you the results, do the whole thing, and come back with some answers at the end as to how it all turned out. And ultimately, it was fantastic. Results are great, maybe even better than I expected, but let's jump in and get a little bit more info.
Hey, so I'm excited to reveal the Allied lithium battery that I installed in my 2018 EZGO TXT. It was a 48 volt, is a 48 volt, but it had lead acid batteries from the time I got it, and went through the process of the conversion. And I'm going to tell you, I'll show you some results or talk about results at the end, but it is fantastic. So Allied battery is who we put in here, and I've got a 51, it's officially 51.2 volts, but it's the 48 volt version, and it's 105 amp hour option. And so get up and go, no maintenance, like all the things that lithium adds is all true. So we sell these things at Converted Carts, obviously, and part of why we're talking about this today. But you know, we sell them, we talk about them, but I've never truly experienced it myself necessarily. And so going through this process, both of the installation, but then also experiencing the difference in how the thing rides and what it can do is fantastic. So I'm going to roll in some other footage here as I'm talking, but this is what we've done here. So we took out the 6 batteries that were here before, replaced them with this one single battery. Some people call it a large bank, some people call it a whatever, different names, but this is about 100 pounds, just over 100 pounds, but compared to six lead acid batteries, that weight is, again, I'm totally going to guess on this, but maybe half. And so as far as the amount of weight on the cart and what it's being dragging is a huge change. And then also just the space that we have in here. So when you were, at first we had 6 of those batteries in here, now we have this one single thing that fits perfectly. As far as installation goes, the process, definitely you need help. You need to have somebody that's with you to be able to do that, unless you're some kind of a beast. But coming in from both sides of the cart, like I said, it's a 100-pound battery, so we just had to lift it up. We attached the brackets on there first, and so everything was in shape before we put it in. But it slides right back over where you had stuff from the beginning. So there's no issues, at least with this model. Sometimes you need a tray and some other things that are associated, but in this case it fits right on the frame that was there already. So got everything plugged in. You'll see there is some extra wires and some other things going on, but we were able to zip tie all that stuff up and make it all, you know, kind of come together and not look like a big giant mess in there. We did install a converter so that we can run accessories and things like that. We already had one on it originally that went with the Storm body kit that we have, but we wanted to add a second one for some other accessories. We're going to hopefully add a subwoofer and some other things associated with the cart. So, and it also ties in directly with our Navitas controller. So there's no issues, direct tie-in, all that stuff works fine. And it just was a fantastic experience. The biggest thing I'll tell you as far as the process goes, the most challenging, at least for us, was putting in drilling holes through the metal. I probably just don't have the right tools for that, and so it just took a long time to drill through with a regular drill bit through those pieces of metal. But that's just me. Part of this whole deal and kind of showing you what we've done here is to show you that this stuff can be done. These transitions and transformations can be done with just an everyday kind of a non-technical guy, because that's who I am. I don't know and don't have the tools for all the things, but it's something that's doable. Get a hand, get somebody to help you out as far as the weight goes, but as far as all the other things, the connections and running the app and all the other kind of stuff is really, really easy. Allied was fantastic. I worked with them directly just to kind of walk through the process before I got started. They helped me out, make sure that we were going in the right direction and had everything that we needed. I'll show you some of the specific things that we have associated with that, but we did get the SOC or state of charge meter that's connected to the battery, so that'll line up in the dash and be able to show exactly where you are as far as how much percentage of battery power that you have in there. And then also there's the other components to be able to tie in and ultimately connect it to a screen if and when we get one, and some of those other kind of things to be able to tie all that stuff together. And so just the whole package is great. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, the other thing is the onboard charger. So we went with the universal snap connector. So what you see on the front end now, so where it used to be the little triangle shaped charger that would come in, it is now a extension cord or a plug, basically the reverse side, the male side of a plug. And so you can literally just pull your extension cord, plug it right in, and the charger is actually inside the cart, inside the bin here, connected down to the frame, and then the charger runs through and directly connects to the battery. So really, really easy, and in that way it's not dependent on having one hanging on the wall or sitting in your garage or whatever it is. It's actually right there on board. You can plug it in wherever you go. So if you happen to go to whatever, the clubhouse, the golf course, the wherever you might be, campground, you can actually just plug it right in without having to worry about carrying the specific charger for your particular model. And that comes with any cart. So that what I have the setup here can work with whether you've got an EZGO like me, or if you've got a club car, a Yamaha, or any others that you've put together, which makes that universal, makes that process easy. Just whenever you're going through the process of the purchase, just make sure that you select that option. One thing I want to say about Allied is their breadth and depth of product offerings. So they have everything from a basic kind of straight level, either 36 or 48 volt with a 65 amp hour, and then they go all the way up to the same 60 or 48 up to a 210 amp hour battery. So this thing can get huge and really put a ton of power on it, but they have this range. So if you're just starting out and you're looking for lithium conversion under $2,000, you can go with the 48 volt 65 amp hour. But then even the 105 amp hour is just slightly above $2,000, and the other ones kind of obviously go up as they increase in size and amperage, if that's even a word, voltage, amp hours. So yeah, just wanted to talk about that. And then they also have the drop-in option. So if you just wanted to not go with the big giant block, but wanted to just kind of replace and maybe go over time, they have drop-ins where you can actually just simply replace. They come in about the same size as a lead acid battery. And then you can start, those are each have, I think, 35 or so amp hours per battery or per pack, and so you can add those up basically. So you can get 90, or you can go to 120, you can go to whatever, and you can buy several of those just to replace. But the installation process is a little bit easier. You can actually do it over time. So there's this process of, hey, I just want to start with 90 amp hours and not go too crazy, but I want to have the potential to increase over time. So you can just add one in drop it in, they all connect together, and then you up your amps to 120 or 150 or whatever height you want to go with that. So just an option that Allied offers, and wanted to bring that up. I did want to share a little bit of the details of the experience that we had once we got everything installed. And so I had upgraded to the Navitas controller, 600 amp controller, and with the lead acid batteries, that took me up to about 24, 25 miles an hour. I was able to get maybe over that if I was going, downhill or something, but by adding the lithium and having another passenger in the car, so an extra 120, 130 pounds, we were able to get up over 30 miles an hour, 31 miles an hour. So plus the acceleration is fantastic. Again, just less weight, more power, no maintenance, all the quality stuff, all the benefits that come with that lithium is fantastic. So thanks to Allied for hooking us up here, and excited to see how this is going to let us go a lot longer run time, all those good things. So excited for the future driving around with this new lithium powered beast that she is converted.
So like I said there, I am thrilled with the results. Everything turned out great, and I've been driving it now for a week or two since I changed over to the lithium. We had a big event for the eclipse that just took place yesterday, as of the day that I'm recording this, and took the whole family out, drove downtown to the event, and went all around, and came back, and I think we're maybe down to 80% as far as the charge goes. So fantastic. Speed is great. Takeoff is fantastic. Overall, really, really thrilled with the Allied lithium battery that I put in the cart. So if you haven't already, check out Lithium, check out Allied, and see what they offer. Everything from smaller size, smaller scale stuff up to, they've got everything from a 36 or 48 volt with 65 amp hours all the way up to 48 volt with 210 amp hours. Massive thing. So prices range, but you can get into lithium for under $1,700-$1,800 and get up to the big massive guy for just over $4,000. So great stuff. I think it's well worth the investment. No maintenance, literally zero maintenance. Faster, quicker off the start. Just overall thrilled. I think you will be too. So hope you join me next week on Golf Karting TV. Every Wednesday at noon, we have a new episode. Like, subscribe, share. Hope to have you back, and we'll see you next week.